at my baby. Ollie. Ollie, say hi. My little Ollie bear. My little Ollie bear. I love my kid, guys. I love him so much. He's getting so big. He's almost 6 months. That's what he thinks of me. Hey everybody, welcome back. Today's look is going to be the makeup look that I did for my Gen Beauty makeup this year in LA. A lot of you guys love the look that I shared on Snapchat, and at the meet and greet I got a lot of compliments, so I figured I would do it on here for you guys. It's actually pretty much like the Kylie look, the Kylie palette look. I know everyone's been doing that, but I did it for the meetup and I didn't think you guys would like it so much. So that being said, let's get this look going. So I didn't realize that I was already rolling, but I just applied the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot all over my eyelid. So now I'm going to take in the by the Voss Laura Lee palette, and I'm going to go in with the shadow Britches and Mama Bird and apply this all over my lid. So taking it in with the Morphe 501 brush, I'm just going to apply this to the outer part of my eye. So this is going to be a very blown out orange eye. You guys don't like to pull out the eyeshadows a lot, so we're just going to work our way towards the outer part and kind of underneath. And then now dipping into the color Mama Bird and the same brush and just applying a little bit more. This time going in a little higher and pulling it out as well. Now I'm going to take in my Smith 230 brush and get the color Ragged Muffin, which is this orange kind of, like an orange like burnt shade color. So I'm grabbing the brush from the outer part of my eye and then rolling it almost towards the inner part and doing like a back and forth dome shape kind of motion. And then just really bringing it up high. Like I said, I always like to tilt my head back a little bit to really to see how much space I'm working with. So now I'm going to take in the color Alabama. So I'm applying this color right into the crease. This is going to really deepen up the look, give it that really intense, nice contrast of all the beautiful orange shades going on. And I can do a little more. I think I need a little more. There we go. Now this is a gorgeous shade. I love it. And again, applying that color right into the crease, creating that like dome shape effect. But we're not blending it out, we're just focusing it right in the crease of the eye. Just gonna apply a little more of the Alabama color right into this area. And then now taking a clean blending brush and just adding more to the inner part of the eye. So now I'm going to go in with this small detailing Luxie brush and grab a little bit of the color Bubs, which is this like kind of dark rich brown color, and just grabbing a tad bit on there, and I'm only focusing that on the outer part of the eye, right in there. So now I'm going to go in with my blending brush and pick up a little bit of this color called Biddy, which is like a very rich antique-ish copperish tone, and I'm going to spray with a little bit of Fix Plus on there, kind of wet the color a little bit. And I'm just gonna go right in the center of the eye. Oh yes, colors everything. Oh, that is nice. I'm just gonna blend that up a little higher. So now I'm gonna take a little more of that color Alabama onto a clean blending brush and go just right in the crease, pulling it up a little bit more, making sure everything's nicely blended. So I'm just going to coat up my lashes with this Benefit mascara, and I'm just really focusing a lot of product onto the root of my lash and then rolling my way up. And I do love this mascara. I do love the wand on this. I was just telling someone earlier this week that I love that it's like a very like bendable wand. It's kind of really easy to work, and the bristles really just help to coat through every single lash. I'm going to go in with the Kuwait lashes from Lilly Lashes. So what I love about this lash is that you can really cut down the sides to fit your eye shape. Sometimes lashes are really winged out on the end, so if you cut too much on that side, you end up losing that wing. And with this, because the middle is the center, you won't really lose much. So what I like to do is just cut a little bit on the sides up of each side so that it's even, so when it goes on, there is still that focus on the center of the eye. So I applied a generous amount of the lash adhesive onto the band, and I'm now just going to pop this in the center of my eye, kind of right in the center like that, and then pull the sides down. And then from there, I'm just going to pinch a little bit at the root to make sure that they're really on there, especially without the liner. The liner is usually what kind of, I feel, hides like the fake lash look, but when you don't wear liner, it's very obvious if it's coming off or it's not like to the eyes. So let's not play ourselves and just really make sure that they're on. Do we look good, babe? Am I still white?
And
I'm now going to go in with the H2o Infinity Plus. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of this underneath of my eyes so that everything's nice and smooth. It's very important that we take care underneath of our eyes as well for many reasons. We can't have this beautiful dewy skin and underneath of our eyes not taken care of. Same with the neck area as well. So those are two areas I feel like I don't talk about too much, but are still probably one of the most important parts to me. So next time you guys do your makeup, always remember your under eyes, your neck, also your hands too. Hands are very important. So I'm now gonna take in my favorite concealer. I'm still stuck on the Shape Tape, guys. I can't get away from it. I'm actually almost out and I'm really sad, so I'm gonna try not to use too much of it. But I'm taking in the shade Light Medium, and because I'm running low, we're going for that very natural look today. Very natural under eyes, so I'm all just working off of a little bit. And I'm gonna take in the Sigma Kabuki blending brush and just really pat this in, making it, it'll go a long way today. So now I'm going to take in this royal blue color from the Kylie Royal Peach palette, and I'm going to apply that underneath of my eyes with this flat defining brush. Pat this and connect this to the inner part of the eye. And then from there, I'm going to take in the Maybelline Lasting Drama Eyeliner in the shade Luscious Sapphire and apply this to my waterline. And you'll see I'm going really close to my lashes, but I'm also taking it down a little bit as well. As you'll notice, eyeliner is very, very creamy when you apply it on. So when you are done, grab a little more of the shadow and pat it on top of it as well so that it can really stay in place. And that way it doesn't move throughout the day. And now with this brush, I'm gonna go back in with the color Britches, and I'm gonna go directly underneath of that blue and blend it out to kind of create this transition underneath. I call this in my terms like a reverse smoky eye because you're reversing what you did on top. You're creating the transition underneath. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain it, but it looks like a reverse smoky eye. So that's what we're gonna call it. I'm just gonna keep on blending it out, and I love smoking it with the transition color. It just makes such a big difference, and you can really just kind of create this like different effect on the eye, if you know what I mean. Got a little more of that color Royal, and smoke it out again. To finish off these eyes, I'm grabbing this small taper brush in the color Sugar, and I'm just gonna do this now to the inner part of my eye, brighten them back up. Today I'm gonna be using the Urban Decay Urban Defense Complex Primer and the Makeup Forever HD Stick together. It's my first time using this primer, but I've heard really good reviews on it. It is said to be environmental protection, smoothing, and it has SPF 30, which is amazing. So I'm just gonna really just pat this all over my skin and forehead. And then I'm gonna take in the Sigma Round Kabuki brush and the Makeup Forever HD in the shade 125, which looks something like lighter than my skin, but it's okay. And we're gonna have to mix. So I got my backup. I have the 153. So I'm gonna mix these colors together. And to highlight, I'm using the Tarte Light highlighter. It's very light, but you know what? I was like, I need a highlight. I need to brighten this look back up. So I'm gonna do that. I'm taking my beauty blender, and we are just going to pounce this on my face. Pounce, pounce, pounce. And just kind of avoiding underneath too much. We don't want to take away much of that transition color. Told you guys I ran out of my colorette, so this is like the one I had extra that was like next to my skin color. It's okay, it works good as a highlighting shade. I'm going in with the Benefit Hella Flawless Powder in the shade Petal, which is a little more tan, so it's perfect. This is gonna really warm me back up. So I'm gonna warm back up using the Kat Von D Shade in Light Contour Kit. I'm gonna go in with the color Shadowplay, which is this kind of like light tan bronzy shade. And I'm gonna do this to pretty much contour my face and snatch the nose up, come back to life. So I'm gonna be using the Smith 115 brush. I'm gonna grab a little bit of this Shadowplay color and then going in a circular motion, just kind of going back away from my face. We're not gonna pull in the color too much. From there, I'm just gonna go right about there. So I'm now gonna dip into my Dermablend translucent powder. Grab it on the tip of my beauty blender that is already damp, and I'm just going to brighten up underneath of my eyes. From there, I'm just gonna work down the middle of my nose. There we go. There we go. So I'm gonna contour my nose with a different product today. This is the Nose Perfector from Luxie and Jadeywadey. I had this brush before when she came out with their set, and I lost it. So from there, I fell in love with today's colors, but then I got it again, and I'm excited because I really did like this brush. So it's a dual-ended brush. One side, I believe, is to kind of like sculpt. You can probably use creams with it, and the other side is to blend out. I personally love this side a little better because I find it easier to blend it out because it is more of a blending brush. So I'm gonna again use the Shadowplay contour color, add a little bit to the tip, and then from there I'm just going to contour my nose, going down the middle. Alright, we're just gonna bake for like 5 minutes. Taking in my Smith brush and pretty much just buffing out all of that translucent powder. Blending it out, there we go. And then above, and I'm just gonna use whatever's left on the brush and kind of place it anywhere else that I may need it. So I'm gonna apply the Sigma Cordial Rose onto the apples of my cheeks. I'm just gonna tie in all the colors that we applied. Love this blush, it's so pretty to me. And to now really tighten the look together, it's all about the highlight. So I'm gonna use today the Makeup Forever Pro Light Fusion Highlight. I've been using this one lately and I really like it a lot. You guys know I love more of the golden kind of finishes. I just love the way these look. It's very similar to the Laura Geller one, but they all are different in their own ways. So I do like this one lately. So I'm using this brush. I'm gonna apply a little bit of the Fix Plus onto the brush first. And I'm gonna just start in the middle of my nose. I like to always kind of apply a lot of product. I like to apply most product onto my nose first and then work my way from there. And you guys can see a little goes a long way. I kind of just used all that for the middle of my face. So for the final touch, I always love applying my Fix Plus or any kind of setting spray that I'm in love with. I love Fix Plus. It's kind of like a staple to my everyday makeup. So I'm just doing a lot. You guys know I love a lot of Fix Plus onto the makeup, especially when you apply all those like powders and products together. Sometimes they wear differently layered on top of each other, so that to me just helps to bond everything, seal the deal, get it all locked in together. So for my lips, I'm going to be using today the Dose of Colors Supernatural Liquid Lipstick paired up with the MAC Spice Lip Pencil. And I'm going to top up the lips with the MAC Dream Liquid gloss from the Mariah Carey collection. I love this gloss. I'm actually kind of sad, like I'm running kind of low on it, but I do want to wear gloss over my nudes. I just love my nudes with gloss. I think it just looks more healthier. Otherwise, I feel like I just feel like I look kind of like dead if I don't wear a gloss on top. So we are just going to, that already, there. Alright guys, this is the final look to my Gen Beauty Day makeup. I listed all the products below so you guys know exactly what I use. Let me know what you guys think as well. Let me know what future videos you guys would like to see, what kind of transformations, challenges, whatever it might be. With that being said, make sure to subscribe, like my video, give it a thumbs up. Alright guys, see you next time. Bye!